Denmark versus Poland. Who's going to win? Who's going to move on to the semi-finals? And who is going to be saying goodbye to the EUC playoffs? We'll find out very shortly. Enjoy. We'll see you guys back here very, very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third match of day one of the Beat Saber European Championship playoffs. We have Denmark and Poland lined up, opposite sides of the match. We are about to start the first warm-up map. The picks and bans have already been fully concluded. Hope you guys are ready, because we definitely are. With me here, I got the wonderful Super Connor in the casting. How are you doing, Connor?
Oh man, absolutely amazing. Absolutely dying from work, but you know what? This match is going to be so hype. I cannot wait to see what we're going to see. And I think we're going to be starting off with a warm-up as well. So
we will be. Do you know what warm-up map this is? Because
I have no idea.
It's one of them. We can find out.
It's a map. It's a map.
I'll figure out who picked it. I'll figure out who picked it. We'll see. I don't know who picked it. It's fine.
I don't know.
It's a warm-up map.
We'll figure it out.
And there it is. All right. Warm-up has started. There is stream sync. You have your 6 players. I can't read the legend now because it's white on white. There it is. It's green. It is Luck, Sharks, and Rek for Team Denmark, and you have Slakes.
Connor han kaster, så betyder det, at Sharks ikke 99. Så det var meget godt.
for Poland and Shreddy.
Så betyder det, at Gustav han får 98.
I hope that was the right name. Oh my God, I can hear them. I can hear the Danish.
Yeah, I can hear them.
Og sige 99 på Moonback, det vil også være sådan rimelig okay.
Sikker?
I have no idea what they're saying.
Hey, it's fine.
Nej. Hyper, han får 99,9.
Er der en fra Polen, der spiller på månen, eller hvad sker der? Sådan har det langt delay.
We get the Polish.
lille synkroniseret livestream.
Okay, jeg kan...
Right, stream sync?
Stream sync, hello, stream sync. Hey,
oh, there
we go.
Hey, we got it.
Det er godt.
Oh,
It's not a shitpost map. That's crazy.
Yeah. We got some balls here. My bane of my life.
Can someone tell me what warm-up this is? I'd like to know. Okay, I'll find out for you guys. We are looking at the Norwegian warm-up. And this is going to be the only one because the Danish didn't want to play one. Sorry, Norwegian? Am I stupid?
I honestly don't know
Danish, I believe.
This map is.
Oh, I don't... Why do you put Norway? I don't know what warm-up this is. I just read from the coordinating chat. Anyway, we currently have the Danish. They talk so loud. We have the Danish currently with a 2% lead. Oh, 93. Definitely warming up.
Sharks ikke vinder mappen, så er det skuffende jo.
I don't think they picked any of that.
Sabers.
Oh, han bliver sådan lidt. What the fuck?
I mean, it is a jammer though, the song.
True, I like it. I've gone with a couple of the maps that we've been playing that those went immediately into my Spotify playlist.
Jeg vil ikke engang komme til på
I was like, yup, that's nice, saved.
I know, like
the colorful.
I think I fail to realize how much like tournaments and Beat Saber as a whole has affected my entire playlist of everything.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And I mean, like, I'm not complaining. It's great, you know, getting a glimpse into all this awesome music.
Sharks ligger sådan adskillige procent. Du ligger over 3% over nummer 2.
The only thing that's confusing me is what is coming.
Jeg er faktisk skuffet over Rek, hver gang jeg hører det her.
Ja.
But I think we should know, Sharks is on an FC right now, pulling a 96.83 currently.
Jo.
For Toodles, that is pretty impressive.
Nej, fordi vi vinder jo. Hvorfor skal vi?
And the FC God damn.
Alright, while you watch that warm-up, I figured out whose this is. It's Denmark. So why are they warming up for Poodles? Did they pick that?
I don't know. I mean, we've not got any Joker maps, so you know we don't have any pool maps.
Hey, that's how it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to even think about poodle maps because they fucked me over.
I can imagine. And we're playing Ag and Speed.
No,
It's the same. Well, we saw Ag and Speed in the first one, then we had Ag and Joker for Germany and Sweden, where no one played anything from the Joker pool. But you know, we got that.
I think that's a general trend. I mean, I know for Team Scotland, we basically, I think all we picked was accuracy, and then usually the other maps pools we went up against was either Joker, historical mainly, and I think the last time we picked speed, and I think that was with Russia. No, Russia did Joker, but we only picked that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I'm trying to think of it, but I can't pull it out. There's been a lot of Swiss matches. So I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not quite
it's
sure.
so many matches. It's hard to keep up with everything, but I mean, there's been a lot of brilliant matches, so can't really complain. Also, chat, there's a team I'm supporting.
I wonder which one that is.
I wonder what that one is.
Yeah, I wonder.
It's kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward that one of the teams has a long-time friend of mine from Poland.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
SlayX in particular, he was very much. I mean, we actually met through Twitch streams, and then he started moderating mine when I went through my streamer phase, and then he started just helping out with a couple things I did here and there. So it's a bit awkward with him being the opposite team that I'm supporting. But you know, I love Denmark.
Hey, I'll take Poland then. I'll take Poland then. I got my boy Dracono in the leading role for that team. I know they've been stomping Swiss stage. It's crazy how good they were. Jesus, Poland played so well, and like mostly because I've been saying that to Dracono as well. Like it's a big part of why they got so far is because of the amount of effort they put in, especially into their strategy during Swiss. I've heard of the amounts of spreadsheets Dracono has on his PC. It's crazy how much they went into strategy, and you see how it helped them. You see how far they got. They made playoffs. It's all you can say. Like the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. Like Swiss stage is also a bit of a hit or miss as well, I find, because it can, like, your result can heavily depend on what teams you get put up against.
Yep.
I mean, I think
sometimes if you get one team,
Italy.
you can get teams that, like completely counter one of your main abilities.
Yeah, I mean, for us, Scotland at least, it was basically accuracy only. It was the only map we could do well because our other two members failed to show up, and then there was just kind of ring us up on anything else. But even then, I was a bit hit or miss.
All right, chat. We got going into the first map. It is Mr. Sunshine, mapped by Nebel Monster and Olaf. The expert difficulty at that, picked by the Danish. We have a little bit of a delay on Vix in the stream. We hope that that's going to be the FPS as well look to be quite low.
Ooh. So I think it's important to note that the expert was only done by Olaf as well. So Neville Monster didn't have any involvement with the expert. He only did the expert.
What is that
plus.
delay?
Oh,
that's a decent amount of delay on that stream.
Yeah. I think by the time they start this map, we'll be nearing the end of the tournament. But here we go.
Well, I think they're gonna have to restart stream when after this map. They are playing though, so that's good. Even if we don't get the live update of the score, we will be getting their score submitted. Even if we so we don't even have to wait for them to play. We can just get the numbers. Only downside of that is that we won't see them play for a bit. Maybe for the entire map. I don't know how big that stream delay is, but they are going to have to restart.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad.
There's no song audio, by the way, at the moment, but we'll get that fixed as soon as possible, and we can get into the analyzing of the map. We are currently about 30 seconds in, and we have a 0.5% lead for the Danish on this ACK map.
Yeah, pretty much two of the team, Rack and Gustav, pretty much bang on 99%. Shark slightly behind with a 98.6 average. Compare that with Poland, with none of the team being even close to the 99. So it's a very dominant lead. But I see that, and Rack misses.
Oh, not like that on an accuracy map. And that swaps the lead right back.
But here's the thing, they were leading significantly. I think they could actually still take this.
Oh yeah, you can already see, as we saw, the Swedish did it as well against Germany. Even with a miss, they act back, and the Danish have that same chance here. They are already so close. Baltics on the 98.8. Vixen are close behind that as well, and Shreddy, all Polish players above the 98, but currently it looks like it's going to be just too strong for Denmark as they take the lead again.
Wow. I mean, really, Gustav and Sharks just holding that consistent high combo and accuracy is really saving the team right now. And I mean, even Rack, he's climbing to the point, just being short of Shreddy, you know. Like, he's pretty much nearly caught up with the bomb player, so he's still pulling his weight.
It's crazy how good Rack's accuracy is. The miss, and still on the 98 again. He's gonna hit it in about a second. There he goes, just goes back up.
There we
98
go.
Back at it. Already caught up with Shreddy right there. Wow.
This man is nuts. Oh, and Vixenar has just joined the game. He's just loaded in.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see the QR code.
Yo!
he's launched it. So that's about 2.5 minutes late. Oh, that's the QR code. Perfect. The streams are about to be synced. Yeah, they're gonna restart their stream. They have to anyways if they want to play a later map. But we have the final scores. Since only the stream is delayed, we will have the score in real time, and the map has ended. It does.
And 98.95, I think, at the end. So, you know.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
It's what. I mean, it was enough. It was enough, right? It worked out.
Yeah, it was perfectly enough. I mean, even with Racksmith, it showed. So, you know, is what it is.
It's crazy that they came back from that. The Polish players are currently discussing a replay. I don't think it makes sense. I trust Dracono to not call a replay here. I don't think it makes sense. And
No.
That means we'll be moving on to the second pick. I wish I wrote those down somewhere. It will be a Clock Control by Kobario. I believe that is a speed map. Only guessing from the fact that it's mapped by Kobario. Composed. The song, I mean. That sounds like a speed map.
Yeah, no, this was from Cabario's quite infamous album, actually. It's the album that we have, GGSBNTS, I can't mind what that's called.
I see.
Just like, basically all of the like famous like Vibro Cabario maps comes from that album. So, like, I mean, as soon as I saw the artwork, I knew it was going to be insane. Like, I think I think in the history books, I think that's still Cabario's most intense speedcore album, I would say. Like, all the other albums, obviously, he's introduced, still have, like, quite high intensity, but I don't think none of it hits the same raw, like, bass, like, beat, all that kind of stuff as that album back. And I think it was released in 2014, so it's actually starting to get a bit old, but...
It's been a while, yeah, almost 10 years. Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
it's been going strong all this time. And that means we will be going to I believe that will be the Polish picks.
I'm sure it is.
Because we just saw the Danish on egg. Now we're gonna swap over to the pick from Team Poland. I'm interested. They've pulled upsets. If one team in this bracket can pull upsets, it is Poland. We'll see what they have prepared. Because knowing Dracono, they definitely prepared for this.
Oh yeah,
they were pretty sure that Denmark
I mean,
is gonna pick egg. That looks like that sounds like a very obvious pick. So they probably had pretty much the entire pick ban phase set up already.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it is kind of scary if like Poland wins, but I mean, if I'm looking at this from perspective of being England as well, you kind of want Poland to win, like, because I mean, if Poland get rid of basically the only other team to go 3-0 in the Swiss stage, that's giving them a significant advantage. And the fact that we're not even got double elimination, it's just single, you know, they're out, they're gone. Bye-bye.
The English will probably really like this if Poland won here. They've beaten them before. But even like Poland was the only team to ever take a map of the English, so you know, I gotta give it to them. They won one.
Yeah.
They did it before.
They could do it again. Who knows? They could take the entire tournament.
Oh my god! I'd yell so loud they'd hear it from their country. Sheesh, that'd be exciting. But yeah, Poland the only team to take a map of the English. Denmark they lost one map as well. That was to Finland, who will play. Wait, what?
No.
Oh no! Wait, sorry. Finland. No. Finland died in. They died in Swiss. I misread my own sheet. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Fucking died in Swiss.
I made it. Yeah. They're out. They finished. Let me see what that is. The Finnish finished top 11.
Top 11. Yeah, they got eliminated 3-2 in Swiss. Just missed out. I mean, it must be gutting as a team.
Just played England.
Yeah. I mean, it's gutting when you get, like, lose at that point, knowing that you were that close, and then it's just, it's over. I mean, for me, I think we were more of a case of, I mean, speaking in terms of Team Scotland, we were like, if we make it like 3-2, I think, well, 2-3, I think we would just be like, how the fuck did we get here? Because genuinely, we were not expecting too much, but we were like, look, let's win at least one match. And we did so.
Hey, you did so. It worked out.
We did so, and we did bring it close at the end against Israel, who also got eliminated by the Netherlands. So I'm glad they got eliminated because they eliminated us. So, I mean, naturally, I'm going to want them to go out.
I see how it is.
See my logic.
But yeah, we're getting ready for the second map. It is currently a 1-0 lead for Team Denmark. If you just tuned in to the live stream, they are about to start the second map, which is picked by Poland. And that I already forgot what it is again. I need to write these down. It's crazy. They picked Cloud Control. Oh yeah, there was a Kobario map. We talked about it even.
Yeah, that was what we were talking about.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's my bad. My bad.
It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. I mean, as I said, like, I think I had a quick look at Cloud Control. For the most part, it is very linear, high speed. So I feel like it's going to be more stamina inducing, seeing how stable the players can keep their swings for the duration of the map. I think, I don't know what BPM it is mapped to, because I think it is like a higher BPM than what it is actually mapped to. Let me double check that. One little second. I will check the map stuff.
Do that. Meanwhile, what I can do is ask chat. Chat, what do you guys think about the first map, how that played out, the second one? Because I think even with them losing the first map, I think they did really well. The Polish. Nothing you could say. They almost had it as well with that one miss.
Yeah,
That's
that one
wild.
miss
Wild.
could have really benefited them. They could have had the chance of stealing a replay at least, which I mean could be critical later on,
Yeah.
depending on how things went. So it's kind of sad that they didn't quite have the act to stay ahead of them, sadly. But you know they've still got at least 3 more maps that they can at least get points from. So it's nowhere near over yet. They've got plenty of opportunities. But yeah, I've just pulled up clock control. So it has a BPM of 370 that's been mapped in game. So
Ooh.
it is high. Like it's
That is
hitting, like,
fast.
that upper range. Kind of the highest end of speed. Kind of just below the challenge speed sector. So it's scary fast. It's very easy for these players to lose that BPM. And I mean, we're talking about 1.7k notes, 30 bombs, 126 walls, NGS of 22, an average MPS. Yep, an average MPS of 9.82, which obviously. It does. I had a wee look at the map. It does have some pauses in between, but there are some like high consistency parts that you easily go up probably near 20 NPS.
I'm glad I'm not playing this game anymore, honestly. Like, I'm glad I don't have to do this. I played when it was fun still. I was good when it was fun, and then now I'll just laugh at the players for doing better. They're way better than me.
You see, this is the kind of stuff I would be preparing for, but my quest kind of went bye-bye and decided to not have this shit anymore. So, I mean, during the whole tournament, I was borrowing my brother's quest too the entire time. So I had to learn a new controller, learn a new, like, everything. So, like, I was very, like, disadvantaged. And, I mean,
You did all right,
for
though, I
me...
think.
Going from the quest to the quest 2 control, it was difficult. I feel like I could have done a lot better in many of the maps because I did notice, like, especially, I think when playing Tremendous, I was dying at the end just because of the weight difference. You know, it's only like, I think about 50 gram increase, but it's so much more noticeable, especially over that longer period.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So-
yeah, especially if you're playing faster stuff, it's every gram is a huge difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I 100%.
And I
agree.
mean, I am curious on what the Quest 3 controllers are going to be like when that releases later this year.
Oh, well, is that confirmed? I didn't even know that.
I'm sure they announced it was coming Q3 of this year, so about August, September time. I think they planned it. Like,
Interesting.
nothing is officially confirmed, but that's all the stuff I've heard from, like, VR sources and from some folk. I think I follow a couple, like, Facebook, like, meta folk, and I think they mentioned, like, oh, we're excited about this coming out, and I'm like, okay, we'll see how it goes. The only one thing that is the downside is apparently it is going to be slightly more expensive. I think their plan is to keep selling the Quest 2 and then have, like, the Quest 3 as an upgrade kind of thing.
The thing is, like, with the price of the Quest 2 is, like, how are you gonna... They're underselling that, like, oh, sorry. Like, they're already having a loss on every single sale of the Quest 2. Like, they're already selling it at a loss. It's... At some point, you gotta, like, make money
no
with the stuff
longer
you
a
do.
loss. I think it's basically...
Oh, yeah, they bumped it.
Yeah, because they bumped it up
right?
100 across every country. So I think that broke it so it's more even. And I think that was just because of all the prices going up generally in the world, thanks to life.
The thing is also, like, they see people want to buy their headsets, so they wanna make, like, at least a little bit of money of that.
But I mean,
So we'll
after
see what
they
the price
raised
is.
the price, like, all the eBay sellers went, "Oh, I can sell it for a profit, even when I used it." Ho ho ho!
Yeah, like, use it
Like-
and then still break even. I mean, but yeah, that's was only a problem during that time. And,
That was the only thing that kind of pissed me off, I guess.
I mean, but that doesn't interest Meta much, to be fair.
No, they don't care about that. All they care about
As long
is
as someone
new
keeps using
headsets.
it, it's good for them, yeah.
Yeah. Although it is a shame, because I think we should probably maybe at least mention this whilst we're waiting, is obviously the fact that Echo VR is getting shut down. I mean,
when was
for
that
me,
again?
it was like earlier this year, I think January?
No,
but
but
it was like around January.
I don't think it's shut down yet, that's the thing.
No, it shuts down in September, October this year.
Oh, okay.
Around that time.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Meta's done a bunch of weird things with their XR stuff. Like they just a couple of weeks ago canceled a lot of stuff. It's interesting. This year's going to be interesting in the entire segment.
I mean, for me, like the Echo VR kind of thing kind of concerns me, because if that's their approach to like VR esports as a whole, it's very scary.
Yep.
Because like
I mean, they just take the millions from that and pump them into Beat Saber esports, right? Woo!
Yes, exactly.
Zuck, please give me money. I'll make funny tournament for you. Give me a milli. Give me a milli, and I'll make a great tournament. Trust me. Trust me, it's gonna be cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the second map, Clock Control, picked by Poland, loaded up. Your 6 players will be Luck, Twinsman's Rack, Vixenas Lakes, and Relravdiev. The deity from Poland whose name I cannot pronounce. But yeah, they're gonna do the best they can. Poland picked this as the speed map by Sarah and Dan. We'll see what these guys can do. Stream sync, hopefully doing me a solid. I'll see. Currently looks a little bit depressing. But we'll see what we can do.
As Ellis Toast said earlier, on green means go.
Green means go, so we better get going.
Green means I
think there was a 45-second timeout. It's fine. At least they're playing the map, right? Again, sorry for the couple delays we had up until this point. But here we are.
But yeah,
it's such a good song.
This song goes hard.
Yeah. Absolutely does.
Here we go. So this is kind of the calm part. It's more single-handed jumps for the most part. I think once it hits about a minute in, that's when it starts going both hands. Yeah. And we are missing scores. But I think from what I can tell, Rack has caught a miss, and here we go into the main double hand streams.
Oh my god. What is this?
Oh!
Really, hopefully
Wait.
Oh. Yeah,
How
all of
many?
Poland have seen that. Poland
Holy
has 0 misses.
shit!
And there's only one miss in the entire lobby, and it's Rack.
Yeah, only Rack missed, and that was at the beginning as well. It wasn't even at the hard pit.
Oh my god, look how close Poland is staying. This is the exact strategy they went to before. Just pick the most outrageous maps and hope that your enemy shit misses. So far, the Danish has really been doing that, because Luck's on the 97.
How?
I don't know how they're still up. But look how close it is between the teams. The Danish now pulling away a little bit, as this segment is a Pat Snow and Snakes also missed.
Yeah, Slake's also missing. Twins also picked up a miss as well.
That makes it so much more interesting. Oh, a second one for Twins. Oh my god, they're getting so
Third
close.
one?
The second miss for Snakes, and the third. Ah!
But it's a short map as well. So it's going to have one last drop, and then this is going to determine it.
Oh, where did that 1% difference come from all of a sudden? What?
I don't know.
The Polish dropped a lot in accuracy, not just from misses.
Yeah.
They were keeping it so close. But now it looks like it's over 1% as we get to the outro. This is going to be one more segment coming in right here.
Still time for something to happen.
Yeah, they have 2 times the misses of Team Poland, but their accuracy is just so high right now. Over 1% gap still.
And that's it.
Actually,
Wow.
Roadrunner from Team Poland, the only player to keep the full combo throughout the entire song. Everyone else missed.
But
Transfers on
despite
force. Makes a
that-
deal.
But despite the fact that he did hold the FC, he was still lower than all 3 members
Yeah.
of the Danish team. That is ridiculous.
The Danish just went hard. The Danish just went hard on that. They had so many more misses and they still took it. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I mean,
Very well played.
It's just
Oh,
impressive.
I'm a little bit sad because like this is sort of the Polish master plan. Like this is what they have to set on. And they've done this through Swiss as well, and it's been working out so well. But it looks like this might just be the end.
Yeah, I mean, luck right there set the number 10 score on the map, 96.36. So it's on the top 10. So I mean, pretty decent play from him. Like, honestly, that leaderboard is insane though on that map. It's scary. But
It's wild, yeah. Nothing you can do about that.
Beat Saber players are getting too good.
I agree.
they're
No,
getting
I
way too
100%
good.
agree. Yeah, I agree with you there. We gotta just
I mean,
go back in time to when everyone was mid, like me.
yeah,
and then have a
like
tournament.
let's go back to like, I don't know. Like, I really wish I started playing like 2018, early 2019. I really wish. I missed that glorious period. I only joined at the back end of 2019, mainly 2020.
If I could turn back time to go back to that, I'd take that any second. I'd take that. I'd play Beat Saber, then
yeah.
invest in some Bitcoin. You know, it's gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta pay the bills, but you know, Beat Saber was, oh my god, take me back.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I remember there was the Boomer mod a while back with like the Boomer campaign and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Boomer campaign was awesome. I love that. Those songs I still replay from time to time, but nothing. No, I don't have the time. Like I'm bad. It's no real motivation to play at this point. No, I'd rather sit here in looking all fresh and just tell people that they're bad. Chat, you're bad at the video game.
You need to be number 1. You need to get number 1 on the leaderboard to be good. Like,
before
that's
I
the
get,
general
oh,
rule.
yeah, I agree with Connor 100%. He's right with that.
Like, it's not number 1 in the country, it's number 1 globally. So currently, the only person good at the game is, I believe, Matty? I think?
Yeah, Matty's still mid though. He lost England the map today, so...
Oh, I actually saw that. I saw that message and I'm like, Jesus Christ, outro skip? Out of all things, caused him to lose the map.
They replayed it, won it, and then still swept, but you know, it was funny. It was pretty funny.
You know, like, I'm gonna admit this right now. Obviously, I think that is a bit harsh. You know, taking away a team's point or like giving them a loss because of outro skip. I mean, that's
rules,
personally from me. I mean, exactly, it's in the rules. I mean, for me personally, I don't think it's like, if I mean, I run tournaments and I personally say like, please don't use it. If you do, you know, we'll probably give you a warning, but you know, that's that.
Yeah, it was the only reason why we did is because it was strictly stated and it did happen before. So you can't really, if you have it twice and you do it once, like you have to stay strict with it. Just as all we did.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the worst thing you can do, like I learned, is having consistencies. But we don't talk about that.
What we should
know.
Talk about is map 3. It is picked by Denmark. It is, I don't know why, we're going back to accuracy for a possible 3rd point in the series for the Danish.
Yeah, I don't know why. Let me get up all the map information from that. There we go. So we are accuracy map, it is 3 minutes 21, mapped to a BPM of 120. Very positive rated. Got 202 upvotes to 1 downvote. So it's a very popular map. I mean, that is actually quite crazy. Yeah. This was mapped by General Dumbass. And I mean, currently, right now, the 99 is possible. Matty does have a 98.98, so I think if he can do that, then I think a 99 is definitely on the cards if the player has enough accuracy.
Yeah, I could see that from some like Twins or Gustav. They might be able to get there.
Yeah.
Alright, chat, we're going to the third map. It is I Don't Know Why by Estrades. Your 6 players are going to be Sharks, Gustav Rack for Team Poland, for Team Denmark, and Vixner Voltix and Shreddy for the Polish. Let's see if Denmark can put us on a match point and possible route to a clean sweep. The third one we would be seeing today, or if the Polish can run it back.
Like, okay, like as much as I want to support Denmark, please, like let's not have a clean sweep. Let's not have another one. I believe.
Oh, this is such a good song. This has been, I believe it's the second time this is picked already. We saw the pool twice, and this was picked both times.
Alright.
I feel like it could have also been in all 3 matches. Because Ak was picked in every one of them.
Possibly. I mean, I missed the first 2 because of work.
Well, do you remember when we talked about the possible 99? You have Gustav on the 99-1 right now. Voltix as well, though, was really close. Dropped a little bit.
Yeah,
a lot of players close to the
99.
But we see what
right now,
accustomed
like,
to see the difference in accuracy from the teams.
Yeah, both teams
Voltix
high, like.
Yeah, Voltix definitely the highest on Team Poland, the closest to being able to compete with the Danish, but even the Danish accuracy is higher than what Voltix is able to achieve. Everyone has been dropping a little bit, even Gustav now below that 99, so I think our predictions are not in danger. But we'll see in the second half of this map, because it's definitely not a short one.
Yeah. I mean, I just find it so incredible that like Gustav and Rack are like really in sync in terms of score. Like, it is slightly different now, but I mean, they were pretty much bang on equal for most of it, kind of trading places as who was the top in their team.
Yeah, definitely. And now we have Denmark at a 1998-9 almost. Going closer, we'll see if they can egg up to that. And Poland at a 98-5. So about a difference of 0.4. Which on an accuracy map is quite a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. But I mean, like, at this range as well, like, both teams are doing incredibly well. Let's not, like, understate that. Like,
absolutely, yeah.
Average is crazy. I mean, I just find it insane that Denmark is, like, average 98.8 right now. It's incredible. I have nothing but utmost respect for these guys.
Definitely, yeah.
The only thing I will mention is Rack has dropped down a fair bit. He's dropping down to 98.8. Definitely not bad, but, you know, compared to the 98.9 earlier, you know,
that's 0.1.
Definitely struggling a bit.
Don't need to go too hard on the poor man. He's still doing amazing.
I'm not going too hard, but I mean, like, he wants to have the bragging rights of being the best player in the team. And if that means, you know, being Gustav, you know,
Gustav definitely giving him a run of their money. Yeah, absolutely. But it looks like Voltix is doing the exact same thing. 98.73, getting very close to Rick. Already ahead of Sharks. Shreddy and Vixen are still a little bit behind that. The difference between the teams is shrinking a little bit, but since we're already at the end of the map, it's a 0.3 difference and a lead for Denmark. I believe this will mean we're moving to a 3-0 and a match point. Actually, 4 match points for Team
Ooh.
Denmark. Since I don't
Damn.
really expect Poland to call a replay on something that isn't their own map, I expect we're going to be seeing that on the next one.
Yeah, definitely. Overall, from the scores, Gustav just got number 4 on the leaderboard, slotting himself between Rocker and Ufs and Yappies. And then Rack has positioned himself in 8th, just out-acking the current stream host, Ryan, by
Good.
45 points.
Ryan really likes that. He just said, good job in the background.
Yeah, he's very nice.
But yeah,
you know.
we are now, as we probably did not get a replay, no, we won't. The standing is at 3-0 for the Danish. We are in ahead of a match point. It is Poland's pick. Is it Glory Road? The first of 4 possible match points. The Danish just have to win one of the. What the hell did your room just become? What the? I only saw that over the corner of my eye.
I just quickly went.
How did you just turn the light on? Oh, okay.
I have
oh,
an Alexa. Like, if I go,
Oh.
Alexa, turn off lights.
I see. Oh, my God. I was reading something. I just see out the corner of my eye. It looked like someone else connected to your phone. I was like, oh, who got the password? Who's invading us? Turn the light on.
Yes, the aliens came to pick me up. That's what's happened. I'll get the disco lights on later.
Oh, I see. All right. You do it when the Danish win. We just come back.
No. I will put on.
In his room.
I'll put on the rainbow lights if they win this next map. Like, I'll do it.
I can't.
Only thing is, I have to somehow use my phone to do that, and my phone is my camera. So I don't know how we're gonna work that out.
You'll find a way somehow. You'll find a way. Alright, players are currently being collected for the 4th map, Glory Road, back to speed. The Polish almost won that second pick, that first speed map. It just wasn't quite enough. We'll see if they can do it here. They also still have a replay, so there's a decent chance we'll be seeing this twice if the Danish manage to take it on the first run. But all of that can only be decided once we are actually seeing the players who the captains have selected. Captains for this match, by the way, being Dracono for Team Poland, and then who? Oh God, who was it? Is it Bits?
What?
Oh, I don't know who it is.
What is that in the background?
Someone yelling.
I heard someone screaming.
Oh, it was oh, it is Mape for Team Denmark. I'm sorry.
Alright. I don't know what to actually expect from this. I am trying to... Let me just quickly pull up the map data, which is... Yeah, so we are on Glory Road. Okay. Let's have a wee look. Am I right with that? Yeah, that's right. Okay, Glory Road. So this is the 4 minutes. So this is the long version. As well as this is the remix version. AOI versus Sickles Overload. So I'm not too familiar. A bit of background on Glory Road as a whole. It was originated from the mobile rhythm game Archaea, where it releases, I don't know, it's part of the Pink Pack. I've played the song on it.
Oh,
it's a banger. And I think the original song's about 2 minutes 30, but I mean, in Beat Saber, I think we're all more familiar with the extended version, which is about 4.5 minutes because, yes, stamina. So this one is 4 minutes. This is mapped by Aquaflea. We're talking of a BPM of 280. We've got an NGS of 21.5, an average note per second of basically 12. And we've got 160 walls, which could come into play, and 69 bombs. So that's that. And
Can't wait.
currently looking at the leaderboards, I don't see any of the players. I'm just trying to see who it is. Okay, I think we got Nightspell, Vixener, and Sonics for Poland. Yeah, I think that's for Poland. And then for Denmark, it will be, I think, I'm trying to see, I think it's Gustav.
It's Gustav Luck.
Racken-
Gustav Luck and Rack.
Racken Luck. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be seeing
So,
them
I mean-
in a second with player view as well.
Mm-hmm. So currently looking at it, actually the best player that's actual set score on the map is Dracono, but that's only a 95.47. There is
Oh, but
also
it's a pretty fast map, so I'd be
Yeah.
happy with that.
it is definitely a faster one, so it is going to be a bit harder for Denmark to possibly take this, but I think we're just trying to finalize players, and hopefully we can get straight into what could be the final map of this matchup. Hopefully not,
Definitely
but
could be, yeah.
you know, at the end of
There's
the
always
day,
a chance.
I'm not complaining too much.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go in depth why you're so one-sided on Denmark? Why you wanna
Okay.
do it so bad? Lay it
So
on me.
basically, I've helped out with a few of the Denmark tournaments. I found most of the community to be really chill. I've been to Copenhagen last year.
Oh,
It's
I see.
an absolutely beautiful city. That's where I got this flag from.
Oh, okay. Oh, you bought
really
it.
like, yeah,
You bought
yeah.
it there,
So
okay, I see. I need to
I
go to
mean,
Denmark to
I
buy a
would go
Danish
ba-
flag for my room.
yes, exactly. But I mean, I would go back to Copenhagen in a heartbeat. It is such a beautiful city.
Oh yeah, I
And-
definitely need to visit as well.
No, I would recommend it. Like, I want to go by myself or with a couple of Beat Saber folk, hopefully, because I went with my parents, and you know, parental holidays, they're okay, but like sometimes they're not amazing. Like,
Hey,
we
with
did
the
all, like,
with the boys,
tour-
with the boys is something
the
else. It's something
boys!
else with the boys. Yeah,
Yes,
gotta have it every
exactly.
now and then. It's a
like,
different world.
I remember I think we got the Copenhagen passes, which gave you unlimited transport in Copenhagen and like access to all like the tourist destinations. So I think we went to like there is Ripley's like WoW kind of stuff, and like it's like all your like boat tours and the theme park there, like basically just, if you can think of it as a tourist like hotspot, it probably gives you free access there, or well, free access, you're paying for the pass,
Oh,
but
I see.
it's the idea of
Yeah, so
you don't have to pay individually.
Yeah, a bunch of things in one. That makes sense.
Hmm. But I think both teams are ready. Yes, they are. So we should hopefully be getting straight back into it for possibly the final map of this match. And I think we're just waiting for the stream sync to start, and we'll see how it all goes.
We can't wait. We can't wait. Also, by the way, if you were confused by the players, Nightspell / Zeke / Relrev are all the same person. They just keep changing their name, which is that was the root of all the confusion. So yeah, I didn't.
They have so
see
many
that for
alter
a
egos.
couple minutes as well.
They have an alter ego per name. Like, they act slightly different.
for every different like maps that they're playing, they pick a different name. Maybe X Speed 10.
Yes, exactly. They're not the same person. They're not.
Next time they're signing up as multiple people on the same team, they just send the same person up 3 times with 3 names.
Yeah.
You
But
can just
streams-
never have them play at the same time.
Exactly. But stream sync seems to be all good, and we should be getting straight into it. So honestly, I'm not sure what to kind of expect from it. And I mean,
Yeah,
you
we
can
will
already
see.
hear it's definitely the remix version of Glory Road. It is slightly different. But it does sound like a jammer, to be fair.
What we do know is that the Polish are in Zugzwang. They have to win this one. They have a replay, but ideally not want to use it on the first one. We have the first miss coming in from Gustav of all people, giving Poland an early lead, but they're already fighting back for it. This is the exact match I want to see.
Act difference. It's the act difference that's really giving Denmark the advantage here. But who knows, maybe the combo advantage. I mean, you can already see Gustav's in the mindset already with the very heavy tilt to the left.
Oh, yeah, why is Gustav so tilted? What the hell? Why is he looking to the left like that? Gustav! Turn your head 15 degrees to the right, please. We'd like to have that be straight so we can actually see what you're doing right there. But we have 2 misses coming in for Vixen now. That puts the act lead by 0.6 in favor of Denmark. We're closing in on the halfway point, which is at about 2 minutes into this map. You said it before, this is the extended version. With about a 1% lead for the Danish.
Ooh, and a miss there from Sonics there. Could be quite critical for Poland, who really can't afford hitting any misses. Having to rely on the Danish team in Denmark to kind of miss a few here.
Look at Rack. Look at the 97% accuracy. I have no clue how this guy does it. What?
Like, at this speed as well, it is scary.
Yeah, at this speed, exactly at this speed. It's
Right
unreal.
now,
It's unreal.
If Rack maintains this act, he will place higher than Garsh here. And just below
Bro,
Aqua.
how is he keeping that? Like, this is not the fastest section, but it's not slow. I cannot keep a 97 on a half note per second act map. That's literally just an outswing. He's doing that on this. Rack, come on, man. You can't do that to me.
That's not fair. I totally agree. I'm lucky to even hold a 95 on a map like this. And yeah, this guy's just holding 96.9 like it's nothing.
We have another list coming in from Relref, so the entirety of Poland now lost their FCs. The only 2 players who kept them so far are Rack and Luck.
With Rack climbing back up to the 97.
Yeah, he's back up again. Honestly, I just don't want to look at that. I'm just gonna put a post-it note above that. It's just wild to see.
Oh my god. But we are hitting the last 30 seconds. So I think this will be the kind of the last main burst. So we'll probably see the act drop from the entire board altogether.
It's just gotta go off the charts.
Yeah.
It's over 1%.
What I'm interested by is if Rack can hold the 97. He drops down 90.
Oh, it's just a little bit below it. Is there gonna be an X section? Can he go back up? Oh, nah, that last section. No. Dude, if he had kept that through the last section, I would have probably caught fire by now. So the same as his hands. No shot. He almost kept that.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's number 4 on the leaderboard there for Rack. Yep, Rack getting a number 4. That was insane. So that could be the clean sweep unless Poland, of course, call for the replay, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know if they can beat that score. I don't think so.
No. You do not. Rack in his current form, like you can call that replay, but I hate to break it.
They're calling the replay for shits and giggles.
It looks bad. Like, it looks bad for Poland. They had it, they knew it before the matchup this was going to be a hard one. Denmark, probably the 2 favorites together with the English. But Racken is in that form. Oh my god. Like, Matty, be scared. You have to prepare for that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That is like low-key scary. Like, I mean, currently he's Rack there was about 0.25 behind Aqua's current best score. Although I do have to note Aqua was using pro mode, so that might have helped him act it a bit better. Because obviously the smaller hitbox has turned out makes it a bit easier to 115 more notes. Yeah. I don't know the exact science behind it, but I just take what the pro players know. But yeah, like, I suspect with that maybe removed, Aqua would maybe be down by like 0.05%. So I mean, I'd say it's about 0.2, but still, that is scary. And I think we should be just jumping straight back into it to see if Poland can pull out something here.
We'll find out.
I don't know you. I mean, I do pray for Poland. Like, they didn't even beat any of the players from the Dane team, so it's gonna need something quite special.
I agree, definitely.
Alright. So I think we're just waiting on one player that's decided to go AWOL, decide to do a little bit of trolling and not show up. Oh, coordinator, my bad, it's the coordinator. Who knows, TA likes to be... I mean, I could rant about TA, but like, it's such a great and nightmare of a tool at the same time. I think it's the best way to put it. Like, it's great when it all works. It's amazing when it works. Actually, like, I mean, it's allowed some wacky tournaments to happen. Like, you know, all the Rumble Royales that have happened. Like, realistically, they wouldn't be possible without TA.
Oh my god!
Like, every single iteration, not just talking about like the Beat Kana ones, the Nope Clan ones, not the Super Tournament ones. Like, without TA, none of them would happen. Quite simply. So I mean, it's quite incredible. But you know, at the same time, you know, TA can be problematic for numerous reasons, whether it's, you know, sometimes it's on our side as coordinators and hosts, sometimes it's on player sides, and sometimes it can just be something. You don't know what it is, but it's just there. But you know, who knows? And I think that should be I think all players are in the waiting room now, so hopefully we should be getting underway. I hope.
We'll see.
Wait, who's bad? Okay, I'm not gonna even say the name. Okay. Oh, bad luck is Slay.
Oh my god!
Don't call yourself
faster
that.
than I can see.
Genuinely, like, it's impressive. But yeah, we are still missing. How are we? Okay. Who knew a replay could take so long to happen? It's just like, okay, we're just replaying the same map. Let's just go straight back into it, and then, nah, I had to have some scuff. It had to have some. It's not a real Beat Saber tournament without scuff. I think that's just how it
goes. Couldn't have said it better than you. Yep, couldn't have said it better.
Like, I think a lot of people, like, I mean, unless you've like not been part of a tournament team, you know how many moving parts there are, and sometimes one cog can get stuck, and that's it. However, we do have all 6 streams up. We're all ready to go, and I think we should just
Hell
be
yeah!
getting underway. Finally. Oh. What was that? Okay, I heard. Okay, so something just came from Rack's stream. Some Danish rambling. But yeah, we can ignore that. We're just gonna get straight back into it. And stream syncers.
It's the voices.
It's
the voices in Rack's head.
inside our head.
No, Rack's head. The voices telling him how to act that well. I wish I had them too.
All right. And apparently coordinators have said that Poland's about to kick ass, so let's see how true that stays as we go into Glory Road, the remix. 4 more minutes of pain. And yet again, Gustav picking up another miss early on. And that does put it in favour of Poland. But remember, they do have to beat Denmark's previous score. So, I mean, in my opinion, the only way for Poland to do that is to not miss. They just have to FC all 3 of them.
We will see.
So we go into the first main build-up. And here we go. And overall, the Polish team struggling a bit, but they're all holding FCs. Meanwhile, Rack has picked up a miss. Same as Luck. The entire Denmark team have picked up misses. And Multic's also picking up a miss. Right now, it's leaning on Poland, holding a 95.88 average. They are leading slightly. Now, I don't know the exact team score from last time, so we'll need to figure that out. But if this is higher, Poland might be able to pull out something here.
Oh, something
And
close there. Yeah, we got that.
10 misses.
The 10 miss! He have seen it last time. He used up all his good luck. Luck sadly having a miss of his own, but now up to 10 or maybe even 11 misses for Rack there.
Okay.
Now all we can hope for is that the Polish perform better. I believe they had 4 misses shared in their team on the last run. Currently it's only 2.
And still, Denmark are pulling ahead. They're ahead.
What? Bro, Rack,
Shreddy just
what
picked
is
up 3
this?
misses.
Rack is almost higher than Shreddy, yeah, and it's getting close to Voltix. Look how fast Rack is acting up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the carry of Poland right now, Slay, holding a 95.8, really impressive. But when you compare that to Luck, who is a 96.5 with a miss, it's not good enough.
Nah, bro. What is his accuracy? I don't even know.
It is insane. I mean, currently, Luck's accuracy will put him up to 8th, just above Seska right now in the leaderboards. But honestly, I don't think... Oh, no, Shreddy's tracking!
Oh, no.
The left Saber just decided to go, nah. And I think that's it, just over at that point. Like, they've got no chance. That is such a shame. Well, I mean, there's not really much to comment. We are on the last bit, but Poland, they've absolutely put up a hell of a fight. But sadly, that tracking loss has cost them. And that will... Yeah, Jesus. Shreddy's tracking's just gone. Right at the end. So sad. But
it will not
it's
be enough.
not
The
enough.
Polish, the tracking at the end is unfortunate. But, ladies and gentlemen, the Danish have now delivered the third clean sweep of the playoffs in just the third match. We finished Swiss off with a bunch of tiebreakers, so I feel like we might have used all of them up for the tournament. So it might just be sweeps from here on out. We had 3 so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're also pretty much perfectly on time. If you look at the bottom, it's right here. Next match in 2 minutes. So we got the perfect timing. It's great.
Yeah, no, we've
what
actually
a
nailed
good
it.
match, though. Like, it's crazy how close the Polish kept, especially on their picks. Really enjoyed that one.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, I need to set up rainbow lights. I need to figure out how. Hold on. I'm going to disappear off camera. Just.
Alright, okay. You do that. You set that up. What we're gonna do, chat, is we're going on a 5-minute break. Then we'll go back to the desk and start the next matchup because we gotta stay on time a little bit. So we'll go back to the pause screen for a little bit. We'll see you guys hopefully soon. Because Connor's already disappeared. gonna be right back. See you guys in a second.
There, I got the rainbow mode.